Will try, and Rios ramming, why not, into the end boards. Rios taking a swipe at Curran. Fluker gets in there. McAdams in on Dunphy, and we've got action down by the penalty boxes. Left-handed swipe coming from McAdams as Taylor Curry rushes onto the ice. Fluker having to be separated from Curran. McAdams and Dunphy had the gloves tangled up. Rios will be in the Marson Wild penalty box with 5:02.
Takes a hit along the boards from Sharp. Now that's going to be a penalty. Dangerous play there by Sharp. And now Gerwin comes in with a cross check. He gets a slash from Weir. And this is what you don't want in a game like this. Dangerous hits along the boards and then retaliations after the whistle. We've got 1:23 left to go in this one. Sharp's going to get the initial penalty, and then we're going to likely get coincidentals after that as Gerwin gets escorted to the Kelowna bench. His game comes to a quick end here, as it was Sharp with the cross check deep in Red Deer territory. That set off a bit of a melee. Gerwin and Weir are both going to get penalties out of this, as the officials are going to get this all sorted out.
1:40 to play in the second period. Hurricanes leading 2-1. And we got a fight inside the Regina zone. It's going to be Zach Moore against his former teammate Anthony Wilson as they will tee off at the logo, Drew. I did not see this one coming at all.
Zach Moore spits the mouth guard out as well before they throw him.
Zach Moore against Anthony Wilson. Here we go. Wilson grabs on first and levels him with a right. Now Moore comes back with a right. Wilson grabs his helmet and starts giving it to him. Zach Moore trying to protect himself. Wilson starts punching and the linespersons will come in.
Wilson with a shot on Zach Moore as the linesmen have him all tied up right there. So, and then Anthony Wilson with a little bit of a gesture to the Regina Pats bench as he's escorted to the Lethbridge Hurricanes locker room with just 1:37 left to go. And yeah, you're right, Dante. Oftentimes you don't expect to see former teammates drop the gloves, but Zach Moore obviously not afraid to do it. We know Anthony Wilson's done it in the past as well, and they squared up for quite a while and made their way to center ice before they threw them. And here's a look at Zach Moore discarding the mouth guard. And both guys got a couple of shots in, but it was Anthony Wilson getting the jersey over top of Zach Moore, and that eventually broke up that fight right there. But we'll see if this lights a fire under the Regina Pats and if it ticks them off a little bit, because
Flusvig's stick went about 30 feet in the air before landing. Rebels can't quite hold it in at the blue line here. Pass right wing side for Gerwin. Into Red Deer territory. Stops, takes a nice open ice hit from Thurston. Now a couple of Rebels are knocked down. Gerwin wants a piece of Thurston well after the play. Gives him a cross check. Hamilton comes in. And the frustration starting to boil over a little bit for Kelowna, as Derek Thurston laid a nice open ice check inside the Red Deer blue line. Gerwin's going to head off. We'll see what else comes out of this little scrum here that continues, but we will take the...
And peels back, finds Weisblatt from the left point. Weisblatt across, poked away from Juhonen before he can one-time it. Manti on the far corner got double-teamed, and that makes a move to his right, away from Mateo Michaels. 8 seconds to go. Bison peels back, finds Weisblatt from the left point. Weisblatt across, poked away from Juhonen before he can one-time it. Manti on the far corner got double-teamed, and that's going to draw a crowd. All right, this game is going to have a nasty ending, as an unnecessary check finished on Quinn Manti will draw an immediate reaction. And the Tigers picking their spots a little bit here with who was on the ice. It's not exactly a tough guy crew for the Wheat Kings. Wheat Kings will fall 5-0 nonetheless. A disappointing end of the homestand. They'll have to wait another day to clinch their playoff spots. Wheat Kings falling 5-0. Final score, Medicine Hat 5, Wheat Kings 0. We'll break it all down for you when we come back on your home of the Wheat Kings, Q Country.
Varga. Calder Varga out of Geneva, Illinois. Dumps the puck in across the Red Deer blue line. Oh, we're going to have a tilt. Here we go. It's Jake Missoura and Nate Corbet. Certainly no surprise to see Corbet want to come in for a scrap, and he gets a couple of early lefts in on Jake Missoura. Missoura, the 16-year-old blue liner, the rookie from Saskatoon, swings his right elbow pad to the ground. Now he loses his helmet, so the linesmen, the Usby twins, are going to get in there right away. Nate Corbet, you expect this kind of play from him. Loves to play physical. He's among the WHL leaders in both penalty minutes and major penalties. He'll turn 19 coming up here on March 15th, the former Medicine Hat Tiger.
At the throats of Evan Smith. We're going to have coincidental roughing penalties. It's going to be a 4-on-4 here. Both goaltenders have been great here tonight.
Cole blocked that shot in the power play earlier, and now it's sent up and out of play. And now we got Foster and Brunick here tied up, linesman between them. And Foster might take an extra 2 here with Brunick, and I think he did. Are they going to take them both? See the referee signaling. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll get back to it. The Blazers might be going to the power play, maybe not. Might be 4-on-4. Let's see. Take a break, come back. 3-2 Prince George, Petland Blazer Hockey Radio NL.
You know how